morning. I did not think I would be vlogging this early in the morning. I didn't think I'd be getting logged on for work this early in the morning. But to start things off, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this, and welcome to Yulemas Day 5. It is not long past 7:30 in the morning and I am up, I am showered, I am dressed, and I am logged on to work. So I don't normally get up until 9 o'clock. I had a terrible night's sleep and I woke up to Scott's alarm and to a very painful left hand. My wrist and my hand had completely seized up. I did have my splint on for part of the night and then I took it off because it was so tight, and because it's the Velcro I didn't want to wake Scott up. So I just took the splint off and hoped for the best. Oof, that is not very many emails for once. So yeah, I am awake, I am logged on, I am going to start my work. I need to remember to open up December's spreadsheet and not November's spreadsheet. But yeah, this means I get to finish early. I could, are you serious? How is that not being picked up for a week? Oh, I don't even want to look at what's outstanding. Yeah, I get to finish early. I've said to Scott I will go pick up his prescription after I'm finished work. I'll either go on my lunch break or I will wait and go after work. So I'll be finishing at 3:30, which means I'll miss the school rush, but by the time I get back to the flat it will be the rush for the kids in the gymnastics. So you pick and choose your battles as to which one's going to be worse. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it there for just now. I'm waking up, so I've got my cup of tea, I've got my thing full of water, so I am good to go to get ready to get started, and we will see how today goes. Wish me luck. It is kind of mildly comical how wrapped up I am and how fucking cold I still am. Albeit it doesn't help, I'm literally just in from being out. I had to nip out to get Scott's prescription. Bit of a farce with that one, in the sense that they're like, yeah, we've got this machine, we can put it out in this machine, we'll text you the PIN code, you don't have to come to us within opening hours. And then of course they didn't text them the PIN number, so I had to go in anyway. So I've got some lunch cooking. I've got the heating on because it's really, really cold today. But it's to be colder next week. Yay! We have to get like a week long of negative weather, which I realise is nothing compared to Canada right now, because I was catching up with Susan of KnitLib's Vlogmas. She's saying it's like -20 and I'm complaining that it's 3 degrees. I definitely couldn't be in Canada right now. Mind you, their electricity might be cheaper than ours for heating. But, you know, they also don't have a Tory government, so. Yep, having some lunch. I've been hammering through my work today. I think I've managed to clear like 70 emails today, which is really, really good. But they're really pushing for overtime and I'm just like, no, that's not happening. I'm not putting my name down for any overtime, thank you very much. But I just wanted to show you, I got my youngest goddaughter's sweater finished last night. So I spoke to my mum about the sleeves and she says they should be absolutely fine. If anything, I've probably knit the body too long and therefore the sleeves look short. But I am also, you have to remember, comparing it to adult sweaters where we do knit our sleeves longer than the body. Most of the time, not everyone. So, yep, she reckons this should be absolutely fine. So I just need to weave in the ends, then I can get them wrapped. I don't see the point in blocking it, it's acrylic. I could pin it out, but it's not going to do anything. So I just need to weave the ends in, and then wrap it, and then gift it. So now I get to move on to my oldest goddaughter's sweater. I don't have a pattern in mind for that one yet. So I need to go pattern diving, which I'll probably do after I eat. I need warm food in me. I need a hot drink and warm food. But then it's back to work. But I finish at 3:30 today instead of 6 o'clock, which is nice. But I know I'm going to be really tired later. So yeah, I'll do my advent and stuff later. Hello. It is, well, I don't know what time it is because you're sat on my phone. It's the only way to kind of stabilise it to make sure it doesn't fall off the back of the sofa. Oh, it's 5:30. I finished work 2 hours ago. For the last half hour, I've been sat on my phone, scrolling, to the point where I now have an almost dead battery. I've done my nails. First time doing them myself with gel polish and one of those UV lights. Done a terrible job on my painting my dominant hand. Done a good job on painting my non-dominant hand. But yep, lessons have been learned for the next time. I'd like to get different colours. All I've got is this black. Not complaining, I like black. So I kind of overdone it in work. My target is 21 for the day. I cleared 100. Oh well. Right, let's start with chocolate. Chocolate is always a good shout. Day 5. Another dairy milk. I got that yesterday. I still haven't ate yesterday's. The dairy milk chunks are just so big, it hurts. Okay, alright, I didn't take the door off the last one. Day 5. There we go. Oh, I'm breaking something. I'm breaking something I shouldn't be. Ooh. Yeah, I cannot wait to get some projects done and dusted so that I can keep working. So I can cast on. Because this is looking real good. So this last one was yesterday's colour and this is today's colour. So this is going to look really awesome. Once I have all the days, if I haven't cast on, I will take a photo of them all so you can see them, like just kind of sit them all one after the other, and you'll be able to really see the kind of rainbow that's going to be coming out of this one. But I'm really, really excited for this. This is going to be such a gorgeous project to work on when I finally clear some things off the needles and the hooks and whatever else. So yeah, today has been a long, long day since I've been up since 6 o'clock. I was out the house very briefly. It's too cold outside. I'm waiting on Scott getting home. He finished work at 4, but he was off checking something in the town. That is up to him whether he shares or not. Nothing bad, don't worry, nothing bad. So he should be home soon, and then I think we're just having a gaming night tonight. I'm going to try and find a pattern for my goddaughter, the oldest goddaughter. I didn't get the chance to look for one earlier. I literally finished my lunch and then had to go straight back to work. So I haven't had the chance to look at patterns, so I'm going to grab my tablet because it is fully charged now. And I'm going to sit and try and find a pattern. I do have a tea here. I hope it's not gone cold. Oh, that's a perfect drinkable temperature. So yeah, I'm going to try and find a sweater project to cast on for goddaughter, technically number 1. She is the oldest after all. And hopefully get that started tonight. I think I just kind of want to make similar to what I have for goddaughter 2. Because that one looks really good. Although I think that one's going to last goddaughter 2 at least next year as well. I think I made it far too big. So that's for tonight. We'll make dinner at some point, but I just want to get cozy comfy because it's, I know I keep saying it, but it's cold. Like the weather is dropping. So reckon we're going to be going through a heck of a lot more electricity to heat the home, but we knew that. We've put extra money aside for the heating. I heard back from the glazer today. The window may be getting put in real soon. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I should hear back soon enough. Because it's either going to be this Friday or it's going to be next Thursday or Friday. So it should be happening real soon. Then that's like everything ticked off my list for the house. I shouldn't need to pester my letting agent again for quite some time. Hopefully. Touch wood. But yeah, that's it for updates. But I do want to talk about my stocking here, and I will show a close-up of it because Deborah left a comment on my podcast episode, not my podcast episode, one of my Yulemas episodes asking about it. So Deborah was showing off, so this is Diary of a Physicist Farm Gal podcast. Deborah was showing off something that really caught my attention one day, and it, unbeknownst to me, I hate doing this on camera. I'm pointing away from it, but it's on screen, it's pointing to it. So, unbeknownst to me, this is a kit, right? And I just thought my gran was like super amazing and came up with this all by herself. I don't know why I never considered it was a kit. But my gran has made that stocking for pretty much all the grandchildren. I think the only exception was my youngest cousin, who came around a lot later than the rest of us. And therefore, I think she was just kind of not at the stage where she could craft such an intricate thing. And Deborah was showing something off, and it made me realise that it was a kit. There was a design. There was like the whole thing. I could find that stocking online. And I went hunting, and I found it on eBay, but it was a pretty penny, and even prettier a penny when you included shipping from the USA. So, Deborah, being the angel that she is, got it for me and shipped it to me. And that is the one my gran made me. That is not the kit that Deborah sent me. The kit that Deborah sent me is still upstairs, and I will make it one day. And I don't know why I wanted it so badly, but it just felt like this piece of me. And maybe, given that quite a few of my cousins now have their own babies, it would be a big thing for me to say, oh, I could make one for all my cousins' babies, and it could be like this even longer standing family tradition, but that's a lot of pressure on me, and I ain't about to put that amount of pressure on me when I'm currently have so many other projects on the go and so many things I want to make. But I think when I do make the pattern, like when I make up the kit, I'm going to be really, really careful about it, and I'm going to make sure like if it's a pattern, like paper piece pattern, like copy everything. Like get a copy of it, save it on the computer, that kind of thing. Like take notes, like just be very methodical about it and keep a record, because I never once knew that that was a kit. Maybe my mum did, maybe my aunts did, but I certainly didn't. And I now have the kit, so if I were to do like a batch cutting session and then a batch sewing session, I could make these for my cousin's kids, and continue on this family tradition. So let me count my cousins as to who all has one of these stockings. So there's myself and my sister. 10 of us, at least 10 of us have that stocking. I don't think anyone else has it. I could be saying this and like one of my aunts could have this pattern. I'm really not sure. But yeah, I'll show you a close-up because it's such an amazing stocking. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to point out something before anyone else does. The nose is deliberately upside down. My gran made something different in every single stocking. Mine was the nose. Secondly, there's some slight discoloration at the bottom. Not sure what happened there. And also there could be little fuzzies attached to it because it's been in, over the years it's been in the same Christmas box that had a nativity that had moss in it. So you can see all the detail in this, and cat hair. You're going to see cat hair as well. There's beads on top of these sequins, so you can see the discoloration here. This has been hand sewn. Like, this is not machine sewn. Everything here is hand stitched. There is some sort of padding in here to puff these up. You can certainly put things inside it. It is like a proper stocking. And then everyone got their own little name tag. And the dolly's got hair. You've got a wee candy cane hidden. And like I say, my teddy bear deliberately has the nose upside down, because everyone's stocking just had something a little bit different about the other one. And it's like things that wouldn't be attached are separate. I mean, look at how much is in this piece. Like, it's honestly phenomenal. And it's definitely like an heirloom. So yeah, thanks to Deborah, I get to make one of these, and I get to follow in my gran's footsteps. Oh yeah, his beard is also not connected. It's just so good. Like, obviously there is a bit of connection, otherwise it would just be like wibbly wobbly everywhere. But yeah, I love it.